Oh, you're not coming to my wedding, right, Mary? I mean, seriously, what's the point? There's no reason for you to show up. Honestly, I don't even want to admit you're my sister anymore. If someone like you walked in there, it would totally ruin the whole atmosphere. People wouldn't know where to look. You just stick out in the worst way possible. So yeah, you should really just stay home.
What the hell? Why would you say something like that? Grandpa and Mom both told me they want me there. This isn't just any wedding. It's tied to the store's big campaign, too. It's important for the whole family. So yeah, I'm going. Not for you. For them.
Wait, are you seriously telling me you're just gonna ignore me? Like, this is my wedding. Why would you go out of your way to define me like this? Especially someone like you. Do you even hear yourself? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Like, really looked? How can you even function in public with a face like that? If I had those kind of scars, I would honestly just hide, like, all the time. Thank God it happened to you and not me. I don't think I would have made it past 12 with such a ragged face as yours.
Of course, I've seen my own face. I've lived with it for 25 years, remember? And you've been reminding me of it over and over again for just as long. You work in cosmetics, right? So I'm sure people like me walk in all the time. And what do you do to them, huh? Do you judge them too? You probably look down on all of them, call them hopeless cases in your head. The kind of people you think can't be fixed. And yet, those are the ones who end up spending the most, throwing money at whatever you suggest because deep down, we just want to feel like we're allowed to exist. Even though you and I both know no amount of makeup is going to change the way the world sees us.
Wow, okay, dramatic much? You sound like one of those sob story reality show contestants. And honestly, if you feel that bad about yourself, maybe that's your problem, not mine. I've just accepted that I'm beautiful, okay? And I refuse to let anyone at the wedding even for 1 second think we might be related. It's embarrassing. Like, I don't even care if that sounds mean. We're not the same species, all right, Mary? I'm a beautiful, elegant, stylish member of the human race. You're one of those deep-sea fish that look like something out of a horror movie.
Wow. I genuinely don't understand how you can come up with this stuff so easily. I mean, points for creativity, but the way you're so comfortable saying that stuff is... wow.
Okay, well, unbelievable or not, here's the deal. If you insist on coming, then for the love of everything, do not draw attention to yourself. Keep your head down, sit in the back, don't talk to anyone. There are going to be people from my company there. And I'm not about to have my name dragged through the mud because you decided to waltz in looking like that. We can pretend you're some distant family friend or something. Not that pretending we're not related is anything new, right?
You really think Grandpa would be ashamed of me? Because that's not the man I know. He's always been supportive, always kind. And, for the record, I'm not trying to weasel my way into any inheritance or anything. This isn't about money. It never was.
Oh, come on. You think he actually loves you? No, he just pities you. That's it. That's the only reason he's nice to you. It's because you look so pathetic, people don't know what else to do. And don't forget, your own father couldn't even stand to be around you. You think that was an accident?
Fine. I'll ask Grandpa and Mom again. If they tell me not to come, I'll stay home. I will. But if they say I should be there, then I'm going. And when that happens, you're just going to have to deal with it.
Your stupid dream of being a kid's clothing designer is still the funniest joke I've ever heard. Like, seriously, I don't care how talented you think you are. If I ever have kids of my own, there is no way I'd let them wear anything that came from your brain. Not a chance.
Talk to you later. Hey, Grandpa, can I ask you something about Laura's wedding?
Of course, Mary. Laura's wedding is this weekend, isn't it? Why, did something happen?
Yeah, I was wondering if it might be okay for me to, not go. Like, maybe skip it?
Wait, what? You're seriously asking me that? It's your sister's wedding, for heaven's sake. What do you mean, not go?
I know, it's her wedding, and I get that it's important. But I asked Mom what I should do, and she told me to check with you directly. And there's also that business announcement for the department store coming up, so I thought maybe it would make sense to at least check in before making any decisions. I just didn't want to overstep.
Okay, but you're talking like this isn't your own family's event. It's your sister's wedding. You get that, right?
I do. I really do. It's just, what if she really doesn't want me there? Like, she flat out doesn't want me showing my face. What am I supposed to do in that case?
Has she actually said that to you? Is that the kind of thing she's saying out loud?
Honestly, yeah. But you don't need to talk to her. It's fine. This kind of stuff isn't new. It's been going on for years. She's always had this issue with me, and it's always been about my scars. She can't stand to look at me. There's just this huge wall between us, and no matter what I do, I can't tear it down. And honestly, I'm tired of trying.
You're telling me your own sister hates you because of your scars? Oh, that's just no! That's not how family is supposed to work. That's not how love works. You're her sister. You're blood. And let me be perfectly clear, I will not allow you to skip that wedding. There's gonna be an important family gathering afterward, and you need to be there.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Thanks, Grandpa.
And don't forget, your presentation is part of that event. That's your moment. You earned that. Make sure you don't let Laura or anyone else take that away from you.
I won't, I promise.
Now, about that announcement, your mom and I talked about it, and we agreed that we're not gonna tell Laura ahead of time. If she finds out beforehand, she'll throw a tantrum and probably try to sabotage it somehow. But if she sees it at the event, laid out in front of everyone, she won't have a choice but to deal with it.
Yeah, I think Mom's right about that. She knows exactly how Laura is. If we told her ahead of time, she'd make sure to ruin it for me. She's always hated any success I've had. Even when we were kids, nothing I did was ever good enough for her. She's never changed.
And she probably never will. That's why I stopped depending on her a long time ago. Same with your dad, to be honest.
Dad, yeah, I've been thinking about that lately, too.
Your dad and Laura, they're two peas in a pod. Honestly, I hate saying that about my own son, but it's true. Thank goodness for your mom. If it weren't for her holding things together all these years, I don't know where this family would be.
Yeah, Mom's tough. She really is.
All right then, that settles it. You're going to that wedding. No more second guessing it. Set the personal stuff aside. Handle it with grace, like you always do.
I'll do that. Thanks, Grandpa. I'll come to the wedding. I'll try to keep all the personal stuff out of it and just treat it like a business function.
Hey, freak! If you're still at the venue, get lost already. I mean, seriously, Mary? You got red wine dumped all over you and you're still hanging around? How pathetic can you be? I honestly don't even get how you had the nerve to show up to my wedding looking like that. God, just disappear already. You're honestly the one stain on what should have been the best day of my life. I can't even stand the fact that you exist. Actually, I've already told my fiancé that you don't. You're not part of my life anymore.
Wow, I didn't want to have to do this on your wedding day, Laura, but seriously? You're a bitch.
Excuse me? Did you just refer to your older sister as a bitch? Wow, looks to me like your soul is just as ugly as that horrific face.
That may be true, but at least I have a soul. Unlike some other women around here, you've got to give me the number for your hairdresser. She did a great job hiding your horns.
Oh, please. You were the one who stood there like some kind of martyr while I was just trying to enjoy my big day. Let's not forget, you weren't even invited. So yeah, maybe if you hadn't shown up uninvited, I wouldn't have had to dump wine on you. And let's be honest here, someone with a face like yours has no business being my sister. You're disqualified. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, you were never my sister to begin with. So yeah, don't come near me again.
Got it. I won't.
And while we're at it, let's make it official. We're done. No more pretending we're family. Honestly, I'm glad all of this happened before the actual wedding ceremony. I'm gonna broadcast my wedding live on all my social media accounts, so I didn't want you appearing in any of the shots.
This was a family occasion, so I had no choice but to come to the venue. But I won't be attending your wedding, so have no fear. And about wanting me out of your life, are you serious about that?
Hell yeah, I'm serious! Don't ever tell anyone you're my sister ever again!
You don't want us to be sisters anymore? I'm right there with you. You've treated me like trash for years. I don't want anything to do with you either. From now on, we're just strangers. End of story. Oh, and Grandpa agrees. He said if I wasn't attending, then he's not going either.
Wait, what? What are you even saying right now? Grandpa's like the family patriarch. There's no way he would skip my wedding. He has to be there. Everyone's expecting him. You know he's listed as a speaker.
Yeah, he didn't forget. He just made a decision. He said he's not coming. In fact, he already left. He went back to the main office. And about that live stream you were planning? It's probably going to look super weird now. I mean, think about it. No Grandpa at the wedding. The family patriarch and former department store owner? People are gonna notice. And when he's missing, others might decide to bail too.
What? That's insane! Grandpa's seriously trying to ruin my wedding? Doesn't he realize my husband's family has direct business ties with a department store? It's gonna be so awkward. Everyone's gonna notice something's off.
Well, I won't be there and neither will Grandpa. And that big announcement he was supposed to make? Yeah, that's happening back at headquarters now. So, looks like no one from our side of the family is showing up to your wedding after all. And the best part is, it's all your own fault.
Are you kidding me? This is completely unfair. You can't just drop out like this. You can't take everyone with you.
Maybe you should have thought about that before throwing wine on me. You're the one who pushed Grandpa too far. He's never gotten angry before in my entire life, but he's furious now. And honestly, I don't blame him. So that's it then. We're not sisters anymore. You're just some random person named Laura to me now. From this point on, don't expect any support from Grandpa either. You'll be lucky if you don't end up crashing and burning just like Dad did. So yeah, good luck with your half-empty wedding. Hope the empty seats don't show up too obviously in your live stream.
Mary! Where the hell are you right now? I've just left the venue and I'm heading straight to the main office. And I swear I'm not letting any of this go. I'm not forgiving anyone for what happened today. You all completely ruined my wedding. Do you even realize how messed up this is? Canceling at the last second, like this was some minor event instead of the most important day of my life? And I called everyone, over and over. Not a single person answered, not even one reply. I was begging people to just explain what was going on, but nothing, just silence. And we were live streaming the whole thing on social media, and the mood just tanked. People were commenting nonstop, asking what was wrong, why everyone looked so awkward, why people were missing. It was humiliating. You have no idea.
Yeah, that sounds pretty rough. But honestly, that's not really our problem anymore. You can be mad all you want, Laura, but the fact is, none of this is going to change. It already happened, and it happened because of you. What's done is done. Our event already ended. Everything we needed to say was said. There's really nothing more to discuss. Actually, no, wait. There's one more thing. Laura, were you even aware of your company's new business initiative? The one that was supposed to launch through our department store?
What the hell are you talking about now? What new initiative? No one's told me anything.
Well, it turns out your cosmetics company had a pretty big collaboration planned. They were going to team up with a new kids' clothing brand, mine. It was supposed to be this fresh cross-brand campaign for the department store's relaunch. We were going to tie your company's products into my clothing line's new concept.
Wait, hold up. Your clothing brand? Since when do you even have a brand?
See, I knew you didn't know. But yeah, I design children's clothes. I've been doing it for a while now. And this year, I officially launched my own brand. I've been working like crazy to make it happen, and it paid off.
Are you kidding me right now? That's news to me. Why would no one tell me that? Why didn't you tell me that?
Maybe because every time we try to talk, you act like I'm beneath you. You don't exactly make it easy to have a real conversation. All you ever do is tear me down, Laura. And the thing you mocked me for, my face, my scar, that's actually become the heart of my brand. I've built a following around celebrating uniqueness. People connect with it. They support it. My brand stands for something now. It's about inclusion, individuality, and pride in what makes us different. That's why this new campaign was such a big deal. That's what our big announcement was all about.
Wait, that was the announcement Grandpa mentioned? Are you seriously telling me the family event today, the one I wasn't invited to, was the actual launch of some major business shift?
Yep. At that event, we officially introduced the department store's new branding and direction. Grandpa has stepped away from active management. He's fully retired now. Mom is the new chairwoman. And me? I've been given responsibility over the entire children's clothing floor.
I'm sorry, what? Why was I not told about this? Why would they do all that without telling the oldest daughter? I'm the firstborn, for God's sake, and Dad's the eldest son. That has to count for something.
It might have, if either of you had actually done anything for the business, but Grandpa's not sentimental. He values talent, effort. And let's be honest, you're just a low-level employee at a cosmetics company. You've never shown any actual leadership, so no, you weren't considered. And frankly, your time at that company, it might be over soon anyway.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mentioned the collaboration, right? Now that we've cut ties with you, the entire deal with your company is being reevaluated. And honestly, if I were your boss, I'd drop you in a heartbeat.
You can't be serious.
I am. We're considering moving forward only if you're removed from the project, and we have plenty of other offers coming in. There's a cosmetics company that wants to feature my scar in a campaign about diversity. They're building it around the idea that beauty isn't about perfection. So yeah, you might start seeing my face in your industry very soon. Hope that's not too awkward for you. You always told yourself that being beautiful was everything. You really believed that, didn't you? But now you're learning the hard truth, that looks alone don't mean much. They don't build a legacy, they don't create opportunity, they just fade.
Why is everything falling into place for you? I've pitched new product ideas to my company so many times, I've practically begged to be in ad campaigns. But I've just been stuck on the sales floor. I'm part of the founding family. That should matter.
Actually, I'd say that's the only reason that you haven't been fired yet.
Excuse me?
Oh, and there's one more thing. There was a legal announcement today about Grandpa's estate.
Wait, what? You mean the inheritance? That happened today too? Without me?
Dad wasn't there either.
That's not the point. What did they say about Grandpa's estate?
Grandpa's lawyer led the meeting, and he read Grandpa's new will aloud to all of us. You and Dad have both been removed.
What are you talking about? I'm the eldest daughter. That has to mean something.
You keep clinging to that, but deep down, you know it doesn't. Grandpa made it crystal clear. He only wants people who value family to carry on the legacy. And the way you've treated us, you don't qualify. The whole family was in full agreement on that point, by the way.
I don't get it. Why is all this happening?
It seems like today's events were the final straw for him. For Dad, it was years of treating me like trash. And for you, well, there were plenty of reasons.
Oh, come on! All I did was pour wine on you. And Dad, all he'd said was that your scar made him uncomfortable. He was just being honest. How is that a crime?
No, it's not a crime, but it is a choice. And you made it over and over again. You both decided I wasn't worth basic decency. And now you're facing the consequences. Anyway, it's all over. Grandpa made his decision. He said people who reject their own family, who treat loved ones like garbage, don't deserve the legacy. You're not part of that future or this family anymore. As for Mom, she's not divorcing Dad, but she's done fighting for him. And honestly, she might be done with you too.
This can't be real. My whole life has fallen apart in one freaking day. And it's all your fault.
How is it my fault? I honestly have no idea how you're convincing yourself of that.
I get dozens of friends and family members bail on me at the last second. And since nobody's coming, that means we're not going to get any gifts. We were expecting people to give us enough gifts to make the wedding worth it. And now my mother-in-law is freaking out at me too, even though none of this is my fault. Plus she's saying I'm gonna have to pay for the wedding now. How is that even fair?
Actually, it sounds completely fair. You created this mess. Your mother-in-law isn't wrong either. You probably should talk to your husband about it. But the truth is, you pushed everyone away. Nobody made that choice but you. Anyway, I'm done. We've cut ties. That means no more conversations. Don't message me again. Don't drag me into your drama. I've got a life to live. Goodbye, Laura, and congratulations on your wedding. Hope you enjoy it, empty seats and all.
This is all your fault, Mary. Do you even realize what you've done? Everything's falling apart because of you, and I'm the one getting crushed underneath it. Please, I'm begging you. Can't you help me somehow?
I'm sorry, who is this?
What the hell? Don't mess with me right now. It's me, your sister. Come on.
Oh, right. My mistake. I just figured we weren't using the word sister anymore, considering we, cut ties.
This isn't the time to argue about that, okay? I'm telling you, if things keep going the way they are, I might actually lose my job. They said straight to my face that if it's between continuing your project or keeping me, they're picking you. They're choosing you over me, even though I've been working there for over 5 freaking years.
Well, I mean, maybe that just reflects the kind of work you've done during those 5 years. If you were that valuable, they wouldn't be so quick to cut you loose.
Wow, thanks for the sympathy. But seriously, I don't deserve this.
Laura, come on. You know how you've been. You've always leaned on your looks to get ahead. You knew people thought you were pretty, and you used it like a weapon. Every time something went wrong, you'd shift the blame onto someone lower than you. You'd act all sweet and innocent, then dump your screw-ups on coworkers and walk away like it wasn't your mess. And now, when it's finally not working anymore, you're falling apart.
You're seriously gonna bring all that up now? Even my husband's family is telling him to divorce me. Can you believe that? And of course, he's just doing whatever they say. If I'd known he was just a puppet for his mom, I never would have married him. I married him in the first place because of the connections. His family's tied to the department store. They've got money. He was decent looking. It seemed like a smart match, but in reality, he's just another spoiled brat who can't think for himself.
Okay, and why are you dumping all of this on me? Like, honestly, this is your marriage, your life. We're not close. We're not even talking, remember?
Because I'm desperate, all right? I'm asking you to step in. Just talk to someone at the company, that's all. Forget that whole we're not family thing. Just take it back. And if you keep going with your project, let me be part of it too. We can say we're sisters rebuilding together or something. People would love that. The social media response could be huge. We could make this work. We really could.
Oh my god, are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm serious. We could spin this as a feel-good comeback story. 2 sisters overcoming their past, working together again. It'll get likes, attention, maybe even sponsors.
I think I didn't go far enough when I called you a bitch at your wedding. You're a heartless, soulless, money-grubbing, backstabbing bitch.
What?
After everything you said to me, everything you did. Now you want to act like we're besties again just because it might get you a few extra likes? Do you seriously think I've forgotten all the crap you put me through? All the mocking, the cruel comments, the way you made me feel like I was less than human? You might have forgotten, but I haven't. Every single insult, every dig at my face, my scar, my worth. I remember it all. You cut deep, and those wounds, they don't just go away. I had to build myself back up while you kept pushing me down. And now that things are finally going well for me, you come crawling back? No way! Screw you! You don't get to ride on my success.
Wow, so this is who you really are, huh? You've changed.
No, Laura, I just stopped letting you walk all over me. I'm done. I've talked to Grandpa and Mom, and you won't be invited to any more family events. We're done for good this time. And you know what? That means I don't have to hold anything back anymore. You've spent your entire life hurting people. You've taken and taken without giving anything back. And now that you're alone, you can't handle it. But guess what? That's what happens. People like you, eventually, they lose everything. And it's nobody's fault but your own.
Okay. That's enough. I get it. You're mad. But I'm your sister. I'm begging you. I'm losing my job, my marriage, my home. If I lose my family too, I'm completely done for.
If you really want things to change, then you need to change. Start living like a decent human being. Stop blaming other people for your mess. Maybe then, someone out there will see you're worth helping. But that person won't be me.
Hey there, Mary. How's everything going with the new project?
Grandpa, you really don't need to worry about that. You're on your cruise, right? You're finally taking a vacation, so enjoy it. You've been working non-stop for over 50 years. You've more than earned a break. Things here are totally fine. Mom and I are managing everything just fine on our own.
I see. I suppose you're right. I can relax now that everything's in your and your mother's hands. I was thinking, though, maybe I should have brought Daniel along with me. I've been kinda regretting not inviting him.
You mean my dad?
Yeah, looking back, I realized I was maybe too harsh with what I said.
Actually, Dad apologized to me after the thing with the will.
He did?
He said he was sorry for all the terrible things he did to me when I was little. I can't say I've forgiven him yet. It's not that simple. But I could see he had his own struggles too. I'm starting to understand, at least a little. There were pressures at his job, and then having a daughter with such a noticeable scar. I think it all just piled up on him at once. He didn't know how to handle it.
Well then, I suppose if my words had the desired effect on him, I don't need to feel so bad after all. Maybe I'll try to take a few steps toward reconciliation with him as well.
You should, Grandpa. Talk to him while you still can. You don't want to end up with regrets. As for me, I don't want to talk to Laura for a long while. Not anytime soon. Maybe someday, if she truly changes, I'll think about it. Right now, though, I just want to enjoy my life. That's where I'm at. And you should enjoy yours too.
Yeah, I think I will.
After everything settled down, Grandpa eventually reconciled with my father, and the two of them even went on a trip together. They'd always been too busy to really talk, but now they're finally starting to build the kind of father-son bond they never had before. As for my sister Laura, she ended up getting fired from her job, and her marriage is on the verge of divorce. No one really knows what's going to happen to her next. She can't return to our family home, so she's been relying on distant relatives for help, working late-night part-time jobs just to get by. Knowing Laura, with how much pride she has, I doubt she's taking any of this easily. Still, if the day ever comes when she truly reflects on everything from her heart, maybe then I'll be able to smile and talk with her again. Whether that day comes or not, I can't say. But deep down, I still believe the best kind of family is one where we support each other. For now, I'll just keep doing my best and putting my heart into my work and creating something beautiful